Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This kit was on a different video and Jason was hijacking the channel, but this is really a kit sent from my friend Billy Bear. He sent this to me. I built the convertible or the cabriolet version of this kit, and he found this one and found it fitting to send to me, and I really appreciate it. These are amazing kits to build, and I can't wait to get into this one and get it together. But I want to thank my friend Billy for doing that. You didn't have to. I really appreciate you though. And like I say, these are wonderful kits. These became the museum pieces kits. This is from 1979. But before that, they weren't museum. I forget what were they called. I'm trying to find the box to see. I don't remember now. They were just monogram kits. But anyway, awesome kit. Thank you, Billy. So we were at JaxCon, obviously. We got these pins. This is my JaxCon haul. That was a kit Billy sent me. We got these cool JaxCon 2023 pins. I got like 3 of them, one for me, Heather, and Ruthie. Those are really cool. Thank you to the people there at the JaxCon show. Really quick, I want to show you a couple of accessories I bought. I bought some of that braided Protect radiator hose and the little hex fittings to go with it. So there, maybe I can have me some fancy looking radiator hoses now. Also, the man that was there selling the Protect products was also selling his line of distributors. And these things are pre-wired and they're already, look at that. That's like a MSD. I've got, and then you'd have like Mallory, the brown. Isn't that cool? Already got the boots, already got the wires. It's got a coil wire in there too, so I'll have to figure out where to, I have to cut that off because I don't do coil wires very often. But, okay, moving on. This is going to be a long video if I'm not careful. They had a raffle there at JaxCon, and I got that, and I got another one right here I forgot about. Raffle, I won the Street Burners in 94 Impala SS, and also won this very weird little Snap 132nd MPC Monster Mustang. It's got the same tires and wheels out of like that International, I think it's International Scout. Let's see, where's it at? I got one up here on my shelf somewhere, but anyway, I don't see it now, obviously. Anytime you need to find something, you can't. But anyway, it's like an International Scout, but anyway, it's got these, supposed to be monster tires, but they're 124th or 5th scale tires on this 132nd scale body. Kind of funny looking, but anyway, these two are what I won at the raffle. And I hear a rooster outside just going at it. Alright, so also, my friend Paul Olson, a Patreon member, friend of mine, he met me at the door walking into JaxCon. He said, Matthew, these are for you. So he gave me this kit. It's the classic cord, the museum pieces by Monogram. Let's see if I can find a year on this one. 1972? Wow. You hear that rooster? Cool car, cool kit. Thank you, Paul, for that. Paul also gifted us with this Lindbergh Triumph GT 6 Plus kit. I still hear the rooster outside, but we'll just deal with it. So this is a Model King kit. I opened this up and looked at it. This is like a 3 or 4 piece body. I don't know if it's like an old kit, but it's a Lindbergh. It's kit number 9577. Not sure the actual age of this original kit, but I'm thinking it's probably from around the 60s because of the way that the body is designed. But anyway, neat car. I don't think I've ever seen it before. But yeah, that's really cool. And also, Paul, that's so funny. There's 2 roosters out there, and I think they're competing. Paul also gifted us this. I believe he said this was for Ruthie, but 64 Galaxy 500 XL. This is a curbside. Well, it says it right there. Easy assembly curbside kit. Craftsman Plus series. Real thin box, but you see it literally has just a handful of parts, which would make a quick build. But you could do this. This body is going to be no less than as good as any other body. Just doesn't have an opening hood. So if you ever wanted a slump buster or something like that, something you could build quick, looks like something you could do in a pretty quick amount of time and have a good looking car on top of that. So that's what we got from Paul Olson. Now the kits that I purchased. Let's see, where would I start? The kits that I purchased, I'll grab a stack right here and we'll work through these. There was quite a few kits, not as many vendors as I'd like to see, at least for cars, because this was a IPMS show. It had, you know, planes, ships, tanks, armor. Anyway, they did have autos. Excuse me. This is the Mr. Norm's 68 Dodge Dart. Now this is the same kit that Ravel put out as the special edition 68 Dodge Dart Hemi. Now I don't know if this one, no, this one doesn't. Excuse me. I don't think this one has a Hemi, but I believe it's basically the same kit. But anyway, what a cool looking car. And you know, being a Ravel kit, it's going to be nice. It says Mr. Norm's Grand Spalding Dodge. I don't know anything about that, but maybe that was a dealership or something over. This kit is from 2000, and that has a big 440 in it. I don't know if it's got an option for a 426 or anything like that, but anyway, very nice kit, very cool kit, and I wanted to get that one. So there's that one. Here's another one that is super cool, and these are kind of pricey. As you can see, I paid 20 bucks for this one, but this 57 Ford 57 Ford Custom 2-in-1. It's got the drag version or the stock version. I've seen this kit, and they also have a station wagon version of it. But I've seen this kit, and they bring pretty good money. I guess they're hard to find. Excuse me. I don't know, but I got this one. I don't know if I gave them 20 bucks or, you know, I can't remember if I got a deal, but check that cool engine out right there. What size engine is that? I don't even know. But I think I've got that Ford engine red color from MCW. But yeah, bent 8. Very nice model kit. I can't wait to get this thing opened and checked out. 2012 is the date on it. So there you go. 57 Ford Custom. Nice. My dad would love this kit if he was still around. He would really like. He always liked 57 Fords. Here's one that me and Jason Hanscom, Blue Ox Model Shop, we both got one of these. Ravel. I don't know if his is right here. Yep, same exact kit. Ravel Monogram Dodge Viper GTS. These things are cool. I've got several of the AMT Dodge Vipers, the first generation Vipers, and he got one of these. I got it for $15. Can't beat that. He got one, and he's like, "You need to get that other one." So I did. And yeah, this is pretty neat. I think I will definitely have to build this one day. Hopefully the decals are in good shape still. Who knows? 1996 is the date on this. Neat car. 125th scale Dodge Viper. Man, wouldn't you like to drive one of those? Here's a cool one. 62 Catalina 421 SD. Don't know what the SD stands for, but anyway, Pontiac, is it? Yeah, 421 Pontiac. And yeah, very neat car. Very, very cool. Just what a cool. When muscle cars first came into being, early in the 60s, this is an early one. This is what they look like. Bare steel wheels, hubcaps, just a stripped down model of a car. And that was your muscle cars. Big power. And they tried to lighten the load. This was one of those Walmart. Let me darken this just a little. This is a Walmart edition kit. That's where you get the checkerboards. So if you find a kit that's got the checkerboards like this, it was exclusively for Walmart. And yeah, this is probably RC2. Where's the date? I paid $16 for this one. 2001 Ertl. Yeah, cool car. That would be a really nice looking muscle car, built box stock just like it come. It's got like a pie crust slicks on the back actually. That's pretty neat. Look at there. Maybe not slicks, but almost. Or bald. Alright, next. Gotta love a 68 Charger. I've got one of these kits already. And I was thinking, now it may not be the right year model, and that's okay. But I grew up watching the Dukes of Hazzard. But that AMT, let's see, I've got the MPC model of the Dukes of Hazzard car, and I've built the, oh gosh, what was it called? The other one that's like the AMT, or it's the MPC Country Charger or something like that. They're absolutely hideous as far as kits go. They're not a good kit to build, or as far as quality. But I thought, you know, it'd be neat to build this up, and I think the grill's different, but anyway, not the right model. But it'd be neat to build this up, paint it orange, decal it, and put the other wheels on it as a General Lee, because it's such a more nicer kit, for lack of better words. 2011 Ravel Special Edition 68 Charger 2-in-1. You also have the drag. Paid $18 for this one. You can't go wrong. It's got a Hemi and a big block, 440. But you can't go wrong at shows or swap meets for the prices that they're asking for these kits. You couldn't get this kit for 18 bucks. I can promise you, anywhere else. Okay, moving on. Get another stack here and bring it over. I've already got one of these kits, but I got another one now, hoping that the decals were good. This Warren Johnson GM Performance Parts Olds Pro Stock. This kit is from '94, and man, I love the look of the old squared off nose Olds when it was Pro Stock. He was running against what, probably Ford Probes or something like that, and which had such sleek noses. Which I know this nose is sleek, but the Olds always had like a blocked off front here, and you think, man, it seems like aerodynamically it wouldn't be as good, but they were cool. And it's got the Oldsmobile valve covers. Jason pointed that out. I said, yeah, it's got the cool valve covers. So yeah, it's got Oldsmobile on the valve covers, and just a neat kit. Already got one. The decals are pretty much trashed on the other one, and I don't remember. We opened this up the other night. I don't remember if the decals were any good. Probably not, but anyway, I think they should be right. I don't know where they're at. Oh well, we'll look later. But yeah, a cool car. If nothing else, painted up like some sort of street racer. That would be really cool. Okay, now switching gears just a little bit. F150 Short Box. I don't know why they wouldn't call it a short bed, but it's got all this gaudy body kit that you can put on it, but you don't have to build it that way apparently, because it's got this straight body, no body. $18 for this one. But those ground effects are in this thing. They're just ugly to me. I would never build it like that. And it looks like it had several versions that you could choose from. It just looks good stock. But what I was thinking, oh, it's got some kind of high performance intake, or the stock intake. What I was thinking, I think this is going to be the exact same truck as that Ford Lightning, and I've already got that kit too. It's a 94 Ford Lightning SVT, so it would have been the same model. Taking this kit and maybe tubbing it. You can put a tonneau cover on the back. You wouldn't even have to really worry about the tubs, but tubbing it out, putting something under the hood. I want to find a big block Ford that's not a FE. Like a 460. Nobody makes that I know of, no one makes a resin 460 or that style Ford engine. You can find the FE engine like 427, but I want to find a big block Ford. I'd spoken with Miguel over at Hobbyworks before. He said he might could do it, but anyway, that would look good to me. Lowered, dropped down, slammed on some big fat bigs and littles, and a big some sort of blower sticking out the hood. That would look awesome. All right, next is the Monogram High Performance Series 20th Anniversary Trans Am. I've always loved this model car. This says special detailing package. It has a ignition wire and flexible hoses. So you get some look at there, baby. You can put the ignition wires on it and be looking sweet. There's the turbocharged 6-cylinder like would come in your, I think that probably would be the same engine that would come in the Buick Grand National or something like that. But anyway, cool car, cool kit, still sealed. Let's see if I can find a date. Probably around, what, 1989. A little newer than I thought it would be. High Performance Series Monogram 20th anniversary, and monogram is always, nearly always 24 scale. All right, got another one of these Firebird 69 Pontiac Firebird 400, the one that comes with the inline overhead cam 6-cylinder, not overhead valve 6-cylinder, but overhead cam 6-cylinder. And well, Jason said, "Hey Matthew, there's another one of those Firebird 400s." We made sure that it had the 6 in it, and got this one. I don't remember what I paid for it, but probably around $15. Awesome kit there. Here's something that I don't think I have one of, not that I'm aware of. 66 Ford Fairlane. I've got some Fairlanes, but not the 427 version. Again, talking about the muscle cars, steel wheels, just hubcaps. Probably a fiberglass hood or something like that, but 427, not the single overhead cam 427, but the FE side oiler, or what else would they call it? Side oiler, side bolt, or whatever. 427, very 425 horse. Probably had more than that. They came with two 4-barrels and all that. But anyway, very cool car. I've seen it before, I don't think I've got one, and that's pretty sad to say. I don't think I have. I got quite a few kits. Sometimes I lose track of what I got, but anyway, this is neat. Glad I could find that. What did I pay for it? $10. There was a $10 table there, and this was on it. 1993 is the date on this kit. Fairlane, 66 Fairlane 427. And I got a 69 Plymouth GTX hardtop ATM. I need to go to the ATM after buying these kits, but anyway, AMT Ertl, 390 horsepower, 440, 4-speed. It's even got the performance. 0 to 30 in 2.5 seconds. Woo, that's smoking it. 0 to 60 in 5.8. Not so fast by today's standards, but back then it was. Man, does that engine look terrible. Anyway, I'm sure it can look better than that. 1993 a version of this kit. Nice. It's a 1/25 scale, and that would look really nice built up. All right, let me grab another stack. Getting to the good stuff here. Getting to the good stuff. Here is a, man, this video is I don't know, it's already about 15 minutes long. MPC Camaro Z28. This is a 1982 version of this kit. I saw it and I thought, man, that's really cool. I paid looks like $24. Probably got a few bucks off. Might have bought several together. But yeah, MPC, and just a cool car. Love the old Camaros. This era of Camaro. When I was a kid, that's what was running around, and they were so cool. So I wanted to get that. I'll open it up and check it out sometime. Maybe do some box openings on these kits. But yeah, I like that one. That was cool. Saw this. Already opened it up. Took the plastic off. Already disappointed. But anyway, Tamiya, my Nahunta Toyota 88CV. I thought, well, that was a cool looking car, and I'm like, well, I sure hope the decals are good. And they're not any good. They were as yellow as can be. And I think when I opened it up, I showed Jason, he's like, yep, those are no good. Yeah, they're pretty much shot out. But you probably could find, because it's a Tamiya kit, you might could find these decals somewhere there, and they're only like sponsor decals. It's not like it's the entire car or anything like that. But I was kind of bummed out. It is an older kit. Let's see if I can find a date here. I think I paid $29 for this kit. See if I can see a date. It's a Tamiya kit. I don't know if they have dates or not. Probably not, but anyway, 1989. So it was a shot in the dark. The kit's fine, but just the decals are toast. So maybe Hey, if you guys know where I could find this kit's decals, what kit number is this? It's kit number 24079 by Tamiya. If you know where I can get a set of decals for this, let me know. Alright, next is something super cool, and some of you monster truck guys are going to like this. I got a snake bite Colt Cobra. Yeah, Colt Cobra snake bite truck. I'm a huge monster truck fan ever since they started, and snake bite was always a Bigfoot truck. If whoever didn't know that, Jason Hanscom didn't know that, but yeah, snake bite was always a Bigfoot truck. This is, I think, Bigfoot 8, could be Bigfoot 9, because I think 8 and 9 had the engine in the front, but had the nitrogen shock. So regardless, I think this is Bigfoot 8 though. I think it became snakebite, and this thing is super cool. I opened it up and I was looking through some of the parts. Now this picture is a rear engine truck. That's in the rear, so that's not the exact truck. Even right here you can see the engine's in the back, but on the front here the engine's in the front. Those are scatter shields for the side of the block, so if you kicked a rod or something, wouldn't throw a piston up into the crowd. But anyway, the kit's all there. The decal sheet is okay, but I bet you could find a decal sheet for it. But anyway, very cool. Love monster trucks, and I forget what I paid for this thing. I already took the plastic off to check it all out, but it was probably somewhere around 20 bucks. But yeah, cool ass can be snake bite Colt Cobra. That was Gene Patterson is the first guy to drive it. That more than likely that's who is in the helmet right there. Then it became Gene Patterson, then it became what's the other guy? Anyway, my mind went blank, sorry. My friend Rob Spires is shouting who the other driver was. Okay, so here are 2 boxes of kits that I think are very cool. So these are 1/32 scale, and it says that right there. 1/32 scale Highway Pioneers kits. Now these started off, I believe, as I've got 2 of them. They were Ravel kits back in the 50s, and I think after Ravel it became Minicraft, but it's the same kits. There was a series, and these, I've been looking for these, but they're sometimes if you buy them all, you'll end up paying somewhere around $100. But I got these for $15 a box, and it's got the 1910 Ford Model T, 1910 Cadillac, 1907 Renault, and a 1907 Sears. And so that's circa 1907 through 1910. Shows them built up here. These are super cool. These are the different ones, but yeah, super cool cars. I think this is what I got here. This one. They're 1/32 scale. They're quick builds, but just very classic. They're still in the plastic. I can't wait to get them open and check them out. And here's a second box of them. Oh, let me see what year these are. Maybe they'll have a date on these boxes. I didn't even look at that. I don't see a date. Printed and manufactured in the United States. No, and this is circa 1910 to 1911. It's got the 1910 Stanley. That'd be a steamer. 1911 International. Look at that thing. Looks like buggy wheels on it. 1910 Studebaker. 1910 Hudson. But I was really glad to be able to get these entire series, but I think there's more. So we got I don't have this one. This is they got a Rolls, and this has got a Ferrari, but it looks like there's 2 more series of the series that I don't have. Anyway, I've got 8 now. Actually, I've got the 2 that are the Ravel. I've got the Pierce Arrow and a Rolls Royce. But anyway, regardless of the fact, the last one that I've got here to show you guys is, I think, the coolest. I didn't realize what it was. I walked by and I saw it. I thought it was something to do with armor, but then I was like, what the heck? So this is a big, let me see if I can get this camera a little higher. How do I? So you can see this. I won't open it up or anything, but just so you can see the box. It's a cardboard box. And I looked at it. It had a $40 price tag on it. But yeah, it said 26 Mac Bulldog. And I just got recently the 26 Mack Bulldog log hauler. And I saw this and I'm like, oh man, that's 1/24 scale, because like I said, it was with a lot of armor and stuff. You'd assume that it was, by looking at the picture, it's small scale. But it's not. It's 1/24 scale. They're monogram. And it says a monogram reissue exclusively for Depot G Hobbies. And looked at the instructions inside. It's from like 1974. So they were exclusively boxed for this Depot G Hobbies. And I ain't got a thing about it, but Depot G Hobbies was in Winfield, Illinois. And I bet it's not there anymore. But yeah, this thing has got 2 complete Mack trucks. It's got the stake bed truck and it's got the tanker. And they're both in here, and it's 2 deep. And the bags are completely falling apart, and I need to get them out and maybe bagged in something different. But yeah, I couldn't believe it. I thought that's the coolest thing that I bought. I think I talked the lady down to $35. Got it for $35, but you couldn't get these 2 Mack trucks for $35. They can be more expensive, and it's they're pretty cool because I got a tanker, stake bed, and I got the log truck over there. So that is really cool. But anyway, that will conclude this model car videos haul. There were quite a few cars and things that I got. It's very exciting to go on these. Oh, and one other thing that was gifted to me from my friend Jason over at Blue Ox was a Wolfboro, New Hampshire Auto Supply Napa calendar. So I had already looked through this and checked it out, but Jason brought this to me as a somewhat of a souvenir from Wolfboro. I've been to Wolfboro over where he lives, and that's really cool. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching this video and listening to me ramble. I really appreciate you guys. Thanks for your support. Thanks for all you do. Don't forget to go check out Hobby Nut Models. Check out the Facebook group, the Spring Store. Go grab yourself a t-shirt or a coffee mug or something like that with the Model Car Videos logo on it. I'd really appreciate your support in that way if you so choose to do that. And to my Patreon members, thank you so much. Give this video a like. Don't forget to subscribe. I never say ring the bell, but if you can find it somewhere, ring it. Ring it, baby. But whatever. I do appreciate you guys. Thanks for being a supporter of my channel. And this is over. We'll talk to you later. See ya. Bye.